Three, two, one. What's up, George? What's going on in the House of Craze tonight?
In the House Craze tonight, we have a very good friend of the show, Mr. Kerry Chugg, will be on here talking to us about his work, and we're also going to be talking about a couple of things like how are you going to sell behind the table this year, Sam?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
let's get it.
We are the only show for independents all around, giving you a platform to spread your word all over town. Catch the Craze is the place to promote to your fans with the Dreamer, Medina, and Sam the Crazy Man. Subscribe to our show and never miss an episode. It's time to get your mans, listen to us on the go. Updated every week, we never miss a day. Join the squad, come on in. It's time to catch the Craze. If you are an independent, catch the Craze. Making moves on your own, catch the Craze. On your grind in the streets, catch the Craze. Join the movement, catch the Craze.
Yeah, George, we did it again. Come on now. You know you want to do it. Catch the Craze. Hi, and welcome to Catch the Craze podcast. I'm your host with the most, Sam the Crazy Man Vera, and I am with
George the Dreamer, Medina. What's happening, everyone? Welcome to another exciting episode of Catch the Craze. It is Tuesday, January 27th, 8 p.m. here in the East Coast, 7 p.m. in Sam's disclosed location, and we are coming to you live tonight. If you are if you have never been on this podcast before, never seen this podcast, check it out tonight. Give us a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Huge shout out to everybody who's already watching. Shout out to Nem. Lou Pons is in the house. Michael San Martino's in the house. And we are rocking. We are rocking tonight. We have Mr. Kerry Chugg on the show. He's usually in the chat. Tonight he will be with us talking to us about his book called Sledge. Issues 1 through 3 are out right now. So if you catch him at a convention, pick up his books. He also has a YouTube channel that we're going to talk to him about. I watched one of the episodes he had on there today. He was talking about the cartoons of the 2000s, breaking them down. So big shout out to Kerry. We're going to talk to him in a little bit. But we're also going to be talking about how we're going to be selling our comics at conventions behind the table. We have one coming up. I will be in Texoma next month with you. So what's going on, Sam? What I know you got that going on. What else is happening?
Man, a lot's going on. We're just surviving this winter apocalypse, bro. It's this winter storm that came out and hit Texas and shut everything down. My neighbor, the city that I live in, it was like shut down completely. It's all ice. It's just, dude, no shovel was working. It was 3 inches of just pure ice, and I had a metal rake, and I'm scraping, and it's like I've been working from home for the past couple of days. But surviving that.
They're not ready out in Dallas or Texas or whatever.
They ain't ready, bro. No, we ain't ready. Dallas on the roadways, they just drop sand. There's no salting.
But you know what's like the last couple of years, I've heard a lot about like these ice storms. You guys are getting more and more of those things.
This one was crazy.
Yeah, you get all our snow. We're facing a drought. Wow, really? Damn. Jeez.
Damn.
Yeah. We got a nor'easter out here. I mean, the same storm that hit you guys hit us up here. So yeah, we've been going through it. What up, Lori? Lori Calcaterra's in the house. We're gonna be seeing Lori next month also at the Texoma.
Yeah. It's gonna be a hoot. You're gonna bring what is it? The shacket? What is it called?
Yeah. If it's cold enough, sure. I mean, I gotta stay warm. Lou says she was unimpressed. We are iced over. Like
yes, 3 inches of ice. It was crazy. It was like what bloody hell? That's
ice baby.
Doom 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 doom. Yeah, man. So yeah, with that said, but yes, and a dance off. That's right. It's gonna be awesome. Dance off. George is bringing up lace ups.
So you know what Lori did to me last year? She nonchalantly started moonwalking at the convention to let me know that she was
Yeah.
ready for the dance off
Yeah.
afterwards. So I did what any smart person would do and say, "Yo, you got that. You're good. You're good. We're not doing this. We're not doing this."
See, behind the scenes, you talking smack like I'm gonna tear up
wasn't
that dance
I
floor.
don't
And then
even
when you
think
get
I
on
was
the air, like Lori, I come in peace.
I don't even think I was the one talking. I think you set me up. You were the one setting me up.
That was you. You started busting them.
Lori, all right, let's not go. He bailed. Let's take it easy, okay? Let's take it easy. I just decided that
You
you
were
know
like
what?
Carl Lewis, bro. You said,
Carl Lewis. That's how old we are, bro.
oh
He
damn.
didn't even say Hussein Bolt. He said,
I can't even pronounce it.
"Yo, word." Neither could I apparently. None. Big shout out to him. I had the AC on in my house today. I am soft, and I admit it. Well, you're in the West Coast, right? Right, D? You're all the way out in Cali, I believe, right? So that makes sense.
I'm going back to Kelly.
But Sam, you have some stuff going on in a couple of, we were just talking about in a couple of weeks.
In a couple of weeks, we got some stuff going on. But but there's some cool incentives that's coming along, and a pretty cool announcement that I got going with some other space characters. So I'm gonna let this video speak for it. What's up, everybody? We are just a couple of weeks away from the worldwide debut of CosmicWars. I created this bad boy when I was 12 years old, and now I get to share it with you. But you're gonna learn a lot about the characters, the heroes and villains, and all the excitement about the series. But I am here today to tell you about 3 ways where you, as a backer, will get some free stuff, some cool incentives. First, if you sign up today and if you pledged on day 1, make a physical pledge, you become an honorary Cosmic Guardian Defenders of Freedom. This 4-inch sticker will be yours, free of charge, just for backhand. And for all backers that pledge $25 or more, you're gonna get this exclusive Cosmic Gorf trading card. This is yours just for backing the campaign at $25 or more. And then there's one more surprise. I got a buddy of mine. He's got space monkeys. And I did this amazing piece, a crossover between Gorf and space monkeys. And if you back both campaigns, if we get at least 10 physical backers for both campaigns, then you're going to get this print right here by me in the mail from me. That means everybody who pledged on this campaign, physical pledge, just for having 10 of you back both campaigns. That and much more. So have you signed up? Let's go. Yeah, man. So CosmicWars, I created when I was 12 years old. His name was Scrungy when I created him. So his name, it wasn't Gorf, and he looked a lot different, and he evolved over the years. And now I get to tell the story, reimagined, and I'm excited about that. And Space Monkeys and Gorf are doing a cross promo, and I'm excited about that.
Monkeys.
Lots of cool free giveaways just for signing up and backing on day 1. I can add that to my vault. There you go. Yes, I'm excited about that. I've just been drawing away. I'm working on some pages, and little by little, been introducing new characters to the world. So I'm excited about it.
You missed some of the chatter, man, while you were showing your video. Lori Nem says Lori can't handle all this Latino heat over here. I'll saw her off the floor. Lupin says, let's not forget Flojo. If we're going way back.
Oh, man.
Lori Nem, control yourself. I'm not the slasher. And now we're caught up. So man, awesome stuff. Make sure you guys sign up for the campaign. Hit that QR code right on the upper left-hand corner if you see it there on IG. On YouTube. And where else are you streaming this? You're streaming this on
Twitch.
Twitch, okay. Nam says we're doing a Lupin's print for folks that qualify for the Sam Vera print over on this end. Love the art, Sam. Hey, man, the cross promotion is real. So shout out everybody involved here on this campaign. Good times. What else you got, Sam, before I go? And then I think
that's it. I mean, the packages for Forbidden are going out, so you should start getting it in the mail. And convention season. So Texoma Comic-Con, I'm looking forward to it. You know, again, Lori's going to be there. Dan Price is going to be there. William Russell's going to be there. It's going to be a good old time. And then LitCon, I'll be at LitCon right after. And then Free Comic Book Day, I'll let you know which comic shop I'll be at. Then I'm going to take a pause and probably won't do anything till late summer because I'll be focusing on the campaign and work. Because work has got me busy, and that's it. So that's what's going on there.
Nice. Yeah, man, that's cool. So next month for me, I will be heading out. I'm going to be wearing my hot sauce. Nice. Yeah, Lou, you're busy. So yeah, no, big shout out to everybody who pledged to the campaign for the shameless plug. You guys should have gotten your books. If you haven't gotten your books, please, you have to let me know. I know one of my backers, it didn't go. I mean, I guess he didn't get his package. So if you haven't gotten it, message me. You know where to find me. Go to IG at get_your_meds, or you can go to my website, getyourmeds.com, and shoot me a message. Don't shoot me, shoot me a message. And what else I got? I got that going on. And I'm looking forward to getting your book, Sam, when I get there. So that's going to be cool. I'm bringing you my book, so that'll be nice. And then next month, Texoma Comic-Con, February 21st and 22nd. I will be out there with Sam, Lori, like Sam said, Dan, William Russell will be there. So we'll all be there. It'll be a good time. And then that's in February. March, I will be out at C2E2 in Chi-Town, Chicago. I will be there. I don't have a table, but I will be walking the floor. So if you're going to be out there, let's catch up, chill out there. That's in April. No, that's in March. April, I will be at a show in Jersey. So come check me out. Mr. San Martino will be at that show. So come check us out at that show. And then what am I good doing in May? Oh, Mother's Day weekend in May, I will be in Oakland, California at a show. I actually just got an email from them.
Nice.
So I will be vending there with my nephew who does prints. He's an artist as well. So we're going to be sharing a table. First time ever. I'll be sharing a table with my nephew. That'll be fun. Good times there. Chicago, too cold in March. It's Chicago's cold pretty much most of the year, but but it's not that bad, Lauren. It's not that bad at all. You're from Detroit. You know what the deal is. You're from Michigan, I should say. You know the deal.
Detroit. Did you go to Mom's Spaghetti's?
No.
Damn.
No. Oh, what? M&M's joint? Nah.
Yeah, man. I gotta try that one day.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Nam, come up, man. Come up. Take the trek up to Oakland, bro. Let's do this. How was Garden State Con? Garden State. All right. So this weekend that just passed, I was at Garden State Con in the Sussex Fairgrounds in Jersey, Sam. And because of the weather, it was going to be a 2-day show, but because of the weather, they cut it down to 1 day. And I think that hurt the con. The convention was supposed to go from 10 to 3. No, from 10 to 4, I should say, on Saturday, and 10 to 3 on Sunday. But because of the weather, they just extended Saturday and made it 10 to 7, hoping that'll. But nah, it didn't work out because, look, I think Mike, you were going to go there on Sunday. The people that were going to go there on Sunday couldn't make it on Saturday. They just didn't make it. So, yeah, it wasn't the best. The weather really screwed that one up. But
that sucks.
Yeah. No, it sucks. It sucks. Lois says I'm a wimp in the cold. And then later on in the year, I'll be doing, I'm hoping to get out to New York Comic Con. I'm hoping to get out to Baltimore. I got a show actually in Maine. So it's going to be a busy 2026, man. And hopefully the graphic novel for the Shameless Plug will be in by the time spring comes and not the summer. So I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you posted on that. And yeah, man, that's what I got going on, dog.
Yeah, I wish I remembered the names. I had 2 event promoters contact me about being a guest at their shows.
Adeli's in the house. What up?
It conflicts with my work schedule. I would have jumped at the chance, but I was like, oh, cool. They found me on social media and they like my stuff and they hit me up. It's like, hey, we'd love for you to be a guest. I was like, what now? And of course I have challenges with work. I'm like, dang it. Dang it. I worked so hard to get to that point and now I can't do it. I was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got to tell you what, Long Beach, and LA Cons. Oh, that's dope, man. When are those? Man, my fam lives out there, so yeah, I'll definitely would love to check some of those out, man.
All right. So we have our guest waiting in the rating room.
Let's do it.
Why not bring to the stage Kerry Chugg. What's up, buddy?
KC, what's going on, my brother?
I'm all right.
Up, yes, we hear you. We hear you. How you been, man? Everything all right?
We're hanging in there. A few fixable accidents that just some people have been laid up for about a week.
Ooh,
in our house.
Doesn't sound good.
Not good.
No, that doesn't sound good, man, at all, man. I hope everything's all right, though.
Yeah, we'll pull through.
Good. Hey, so Kerry's been on the show a couple of times now. He's what we call a repeat offender. He decides to keep coming. He keeps committing crimes, and he's got to pay the price by coming on the show and talking to us about his incredible work. So, Kerry, I know that obviously you have the book Sledge, and that is a 3-issue miniseries, correct?
Currently, yes.
Currently, yes. I read issue number 3. Excellent work, dude. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who's picking it up, but the ending of it reminded me of The Dark Knight, the way the Dark Knight trilogy ends, where you know what I mean. Like, I'm not gonna spoil it, but yeah, no, it was a fun read. Now the books those are the ones that you're selling at conventions, right? Issues 1 through 3.
Yes, the bulk of the sales have been in conventions.
Yeah. How's that going, man? How was last year for you as far as conventions went?
I was at 3 or 4 events, and yeah, generally I'd sell about 6 or 7 miniseries, and
nice.
Some people and plenty of people bought like just the first issue, first and second.
Yeah,
there were a couple of people who had previously bought the first or second and bought the second and third.
That's awesome, dude. That's always cool, man. When like you get somebody who bought a book like maybe the last time you were there, and they're like, "Hey, do you have the next one?"
Yes,
they're invested now.
Yes,
the series. So that's freaking awesome, dude. And that's the other thing. You always have to have that first issue on hand in case somebody comes by. For those who have no idea what Sledge is, give us the pitch real quick. Tell us what it is about.
So the whole point of him is. I wanted somebody who was pretty grounded, and I got tired of the whole always being able to dodge bullets and such. So I thought, let's find a way for him to be immune to bullets, but I still wanted the fights to not to be so easy. I wanted the street fights to be actual street fights. So I said, okay, he's immune to bullets, but he's not immune to fists. So we can say that his weakness. His force shield can't repel anything that's organic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So with that, and okay, so he's got to be a good inventor, and he's got to be up there with Tony Stark. And I when you look at things, I kind of laugh because whenever there's kind of an innovation that's these big innovations that are attributed to one individual. We learned that they had a big research team, so you got to suspend disbelief there. And because when I look at what one person could come up with as an inventor, I think it's down to Ron Popeil, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I put that in there. If there can be suspension of disbelief with Tony Stark, there could be suspension of disbelief for Carl Eisenberg. That's his real name.
It's funny you mentioned that suspension of disbelief. I think that when we were younger, like when we were watching the movies that we grew up watching, we were okay with that. Like, I feel like we were okay suspending disbelief. Now you watch a movie, a show, a Marvel movie, whatever, and we want it to be real. We want it to be based on some real, science and like all this other stuff. I'm like, let's just play make believe with these books. And I'm glad that you said that, because I think that that's part of the fun of the book, is the
Yeah.
fact that you should be suspending. I mean, obviously, some of it is based on research you've done and stuff like that. I know you've taken this and you've actually, I think you have like a buddy of yours, right? That you kind of like chatted about to come up with some of these things.
Well, it's been we've had a few communications
Yeah.
by social media, but it was more than 20 years ago. We were I knew him in college, and it was great to know that he was a physics major, because he could help me make this feel like sound verisimilitude. I mean, that's become one of my favorite words. I guess thanks to Richard Donner. That was always his goal when he talks. That was always his goal when he talked about the Superman movies.
Right.
So yeah, I try to think. I mean, it was advice that was in one of Stan Lee's books about writing comics. It was, don't just say, in the future everybody's living on saltwater taffy. That create some form of sound logic.
Yeah.
And with a shield, I thought, okay, there's some type of vibrating emanation thing that pulsates things, and that can sense oncoming projectiles, and the force shield combines where it needs to whenever a projectile hits. I told that to him, and he loved the sound of it. So I thought, okay, if it pleases a physics major, that's something. There's something to be said about that.
I think that's the key. If you have a rule, or if you have some kind of physical law within your story, that you can't break, because that's when it falls apart. I think that's okay. It doesn't have to make sense in the real world, but it has to live in that world that you created, and that rule or that law you cannot break. And I think that's what I think is what I found fun about reading the book, is that you don't break that. And in issue number 3, it makes sense as to why the bad guy decides to do what he does to our hero in the 3rd book, right? Is because he's figured some stuff out. So I like that you threw that into the book.
And
what?
Funny,
go ahead.
Okay. I mean, funny you should talk. I mean, you compared number 3 to reading the Dark Knight trilogy, and I mean, I don't know how well you remember issue 2, but I unintentionally, I had an ambiguous ending. So I was kind of talking about, thinking, okay, it's my Empire Strikes Back. And what kind of makes me feel like more so is, what, I got a Vader Palpatine part of that in there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And what I like about the narrative is that it, like a lot of our stuff, we try to just leave it open for future stories, so that we can get back there and continue, because doing this on a regular basis is not easy. How it is creating these comics and putting these things together. Big shout out to your team, who you hired to do the lettering and the art. Your artist, by the way, incredible talent. So what happens now, though, Kerry? I know that you left it where you could. What happens now?
Well, I mean, it seems like there's not a whole lot of. I couldn't go just a couple steps farther as far as what the opposition is. I mean, if I don't think that gangsters can be that much of a challenge for him anymore.
Right.
So yeah, this time we've got to up it big time. I came to realize, and so yeah, now his technology is locking horns against other technology in issue number 4, and it's a 2-parter, so 5 will end all that.
That's cool.
But here, okay. I mean, it was after, in the middle of all this, when I finalized it, it was around this same time when I'm seeing how frighteningly realistic androids are moving now, robots.
All right, yeah.
And so it kind of just gave me some feeling of vindication that I was going in the right direction. That okay, he's going up against robots who, he doesn't find out they're robots until the shocking revelation that they they were people who were kidnapped and were replaced by them. And so that's that. So we've got to get to the bottom of that. Got to trace who's behind it, who's the mastermind. I mean, it's something of a grounded mad scientist, I think. And so I thought, yeah, let's have fun with that. I mean, there's going to be a big leap as to it being on the ground level, on the street level. This time it's super high tech. That, I mean, Sledge's technology hasn't been realized in the real world. We're not quite there with the oppositions.
Yeah. You know what I do like and what I enjoy about your writing is that you're able to write in small arcs. Like you're not writing these 8-issue, 12-issue, stories. You're writing, like you said, this was a 3-issue story that you finished. You have another 2-issue story. Do you find it challenging to like write that small of an amount of story, or is it something that you start big and then you just come in and cut it down?
I mean, the script that I've written, that who knows, I might feel justified that it would come after this current arc. That I mean, it's a 2-parter, yet it's the closest thing I feel like I have to an opus. And I mean, maybe 2 issues, and it involves only one hero. It does kind of feel like a love letter to Watchmen. And what I don't think Alan Moore would mind this. I mean, his devotees probably would. I mean, Watchmen isn't so much something that I like, that I appreciate. And I mean, the conversation that keeps coming up about that is, writers, they looked at it and say, we need to dive deeper into making our characters' motivations believable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they're not corrupted, like what we saw in Watchmen, we've got to show justification why they weren't corrupted.
Right. Yeah, no, I think that when you build a world, I think that you're able to play with the characters that you create, but at the same time, you have to give them real motivations as to why they're doing certain things,
right,
so that they are believable, much to what we were talking about, the rules in your story. And I think that the characters, at least the bad guys in this first 3 issues, like you said, it's almost like your hero now has outgrown them. And so you have to create now new enemies for him to battle as he gets better as a hero. Right. But no, man, but the story is fun, man, is well told. You're done with the 3 issues. I know that at the end of the 3rd issue, you talked a little bit about doing something in crowdfunding. So is that what you're doing next? Are you going to do a Kickstarter maybe for the next issue, or what's the plan?
Well, I mean, this issue number 4, I wish I had been doing this maybe about 5-7 years ago, because back then crowdfunding wasn't so crowded.
Yeah, right.
And nowadays it seems like you need to, before it can get enough attention, you have to be well known enough in your community, like you guys. I mean, you're an inspiration. You've gone this long that people know what they are, know what to expect. And I'm not quite there. And I know I've seen enough people who are familiar with it and know about it.
Yeah.
So I mean that tells me to keep going.
Oh yeah.
And so who knows? I may be established enough that I can just run those on a regular basis, and see those coming. I mean, there has been funding, just never not nearly enough that I know that it would cover it, and I could. I mean, I thought about Indiegogo, where I could just can take what I get, but I was afraid of just how much longer people would have to wait before they would get it.
Right.
But,
yeah.
I mean, we're down to 4 pages that need to be completed.
Oh wow, cool. So you're rocking right along. I mean, you just all right. Good for you, man.
Yes.
We have a buddy of ours, Mark Torres, who has a book called Designated. He used Crowdfunder as his crowdfunding campaign or crowdfunding platform that he used, and he's actually using it as a website because he's just left it on, and people can just order from right there. So while Kickstarter is the big fish, I think that there are other crowdfunding platforms that you can use. But I think the common denominator in all those is you have to bring your audience to them. Kickstarter is big, but it's not, and Sam, it's not something that you put it on Kickstarter and it's a magic button that you press and boom, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 later. You really have to grind and build that fan base like you're talking about, so that they do come to the platform to pledge for your product. And it's always trying to figure out what haven't I offered? How can I get them to sign up or do this? Lori Calcaterra, was in the chat, no, she's still there. She does a great job at doing that, but she's also done like 6 or 7 campaigns. And like, to your point, if you had done this 7 years ago, maybe you would have built up something more. But hey, man, it's never too late to start doing this thing. So the good thing is you're already pretty much done with the project. So you can always throw it up there, and the money's already been spent.
I mean, Dan Barlow, he's asking any chance we can see a trailer.
Oh yeah,
I know I believe I sent you guys a link of it if you want to share that.
Yeah, I don't know. Sans Purdue. What do you say, producer? You got something up there?
I gotta find it. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah. So while he finds that, so Kerry, I was checking out your YouTube channel, man. Fun channel for those of us who enjoy, just living in geekdom. You have a breakdown of, I think you did all the decades of cartoons, right? Up to the 2000s?
Yes. We got to stop right there. I mean, 2010, 2010 and beyond, I mean, everything just exploded, and it would just be so overwhelming to see how you cover that.
Yeah. And I like how you have the rules set, right? So it's like, it's not, none of the cartoons you're talking about had to do with I think any sorcery or anything like that. No anthropomorphic things. It was all like, just like, I think you had, who do you have? You had the Batman, the Superman cartoon in there. Yeah, I mean, you did a breakdown, dude. Like, you voice actors, all that stuff. How long did it take you to research all that stuff and put it all together, like the editing and all that stuff? I mean,
it was more just making sure. I mean, I grew up with that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah. I knew it, and I knew that it doesn't feel right that I just say it, that I call myself the source. So right. Yeah, I made sure I had some pretty good links to verify what I was saying.
Yeah. Oh, it was good stuff, man. You really brought me back to, like, oh my God, those cartoons. I have to now go back and check out the 90s and the 80s. How far did you go back? I didn't see how far you went back.
I went back to the 40s, and that was kind of a stretch. I mean, really, you could just about say that the only pure example that was in the 40s was the 40s Superman cartoon, the Fleischer Brothers made.
Right. And that was good. I mean, when you look at the animation on that for the time, it's incredible, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's really, really an incredible cartoon.
It is. And I mean, that's when they made rotoscoping work. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's weird that animation, at least the 2D for so many years, because meaning budgets, just you couldn't pay them what you needed to get done from the 50s through probably the 80s. Pay them enough that it could be fluid. And I mean, we can enjoy the what we saw in Hanna-Barbera, the Flintstones and Huckleberry Hound, but you could tell that it became a necessity. And I mean, I think there's a novelty with how the animation works. But yeah, you can see where they had to really cut corners. And I mean, I love a lot of what Filmation did. And I mean, the one thing about them using stock footage, I will say is, I mean, He-Man's back there.
Yeah.
And He-Man is I mean, when it was on, my friends and I, each of us had our own favorite stock sequence. And with He-Man, it was, he'd lift up a big boulder and throw it out that way. Right. So, but yeah, everybody had one in it, and I remember bringing up in some message boards. Surely you guys have a favorite sequence, and about the only time I saw anybody actually respond to that was when Skeletor would go, and yeah, that's classic. And I mean, they they had to reuse so many sequences, and some of them didn't feel like that was the most appropriate time to use them. Things like that.
Well, those were like you said, they were cutting corners. How do you feel about the new He-Man that's coming out right now?
Oh man, this could easily just become a tangent where it becomes a thing. Because I mean, I watched it, I loved it, and I mean, I reconciled. I think we were prepared when we saw that rare image of him and said, okay, he doesn't look that jacked,
right?
And I mean, a couple of things. Number one, I mean, not everybody can get as big as Henry Cavill or Chris Evans.
Right.
So
Chris Hemsworth, those guys are freaking huge.
Yeah, I mean, cut them a little bit slack over there. And then when I thought, I mean, you look at the whole lineup of action figures and of even the cartoons. I mean, everybody is the exact same jacked.
Yeah,
and I think it would look just totally uneven if He-Man, if they, even if Nicholas Galitzine was able to get as big as Henry Cavill, Trapjaw, guy who plays Trapjaw probably couldn't, and they should all look about the same. I think just like they did in the cartoons.
It's funny because when I was talking to a buddy of mine and we were talking about the trailer, and James said he thought it was AI, but when you look at the cartoon, He-Man is not that jacked. It's the action figures that make him that big. You know what I mean? Like when you look, you have an action figure back there. He's big in that action, but in the cartoon itself, he's not that big. You know what I mean? So it works. I mean, it's a movie. We're hoping to go out and enjoy. It's like that suspend disbelief thing that we're talking about, right? Just go out there and just enjoy the movie for what it is. We'll see how it is, though.
And when you think about it, I mean, it was the power of Grayskull that did most of the, pardon the pun, heavy lifting.
Right. Yeah.
Empowering him because, I mean, right, to have enough muscle to do what he and Superman would have to do. I mean, there's not enough skeleton to attach that much muscle to.
Yeah. No, I got
do that kind of thing.
Yeah. Nah, man. It's fun. Did you find it, Tim? Or
yeah, so it's the new channel trailer. Is that the one?
No.
It takes me directly to your YouTube channel.
Channel trailer. I mean, I mean, there's the most recent trailer I put up was a trailer for my last Kickstarter campaign. Of course, that didn't work, but you shouldn't have to go down too far to find a trailer for the miniseries. I can quickly.
I'll put it on the screen. Tell me when to stop. Tell me which one is it. Can you see?
So. Keep going.
This one?
Okay, endorsements.
Right.
Use that.
All right.
Oh.
All right. I gotta get the sound in here. Is that it?
Yep.
All right. And make sure. Can you guys hear it?
Yeah, no? I can hear it.
Okay. As long as everybody can hear it, let's make it happen. All right. Go.
Awesome, dude. Awesome.
Yeah, shout out to you George, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh snap! I remember that. That's cool. Thank you. Yeah, you threw it up there, man. Yeah, no, and listen, I feel reading issue number 3. I feel it's a fun comic to read, dude. It's a fun comic to read.
Yeah, you guys started a lot of chatter about He-Man in the chat.
I know. I see that the He-Man action figure is going to burn in hard if he tries to turn a corner too fast. I used to have them all as a kid, man. What's up? Hope you guys are doing well.
I still have about 40 of the characters.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
holy cow.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Did you have Castle Grayskull?
I had Castle Grayskull. I had Snake Mountain. I had Battle Cat. I had
Battle Cat for sure.
I mean, I had I forgot the vehicle that they had. I had all of that.
I mean, this is recent. I mean, I think you can see that Battle Cat is you can articulate him.
Oh, really?
Whereas the originally Battle Cat was just was molded and couldn't move. And it's interesting to learn. I think it's the coolest thing to say that they couldn't. Their developmental budget, they had run out of that and couldn't afford to give He-Man a vehicle, so they just used what they had already of a molded tiger and said, okay, we paint him green, we put a saddle and a helmet on him, and that will be his vehicle.
That's nuts, right?
It's interesting.
And it worked.
Yeah, it's interesting because my brother
he didn't care if it was the default.
Didn't care.
My brother threw away all my He-Man when I was a kid. When I went to school, I came back, they were all gone. So the next best thing was Warlock and Hercules. Those figures, they were the same. They were heavier, they were muscular, but they were cheaper. And so that I used to save my pennies to get those because he got rid of all my stuff.
Oh man, that's crazy.
I mean, between me and my brother, you regret when you feel like you have to grow up. Yeah. And then you look back and because at least with Skeletor, we wanted to see what would happen if we put smoke bombs on him, just how hot they got, and it melted his chest. I mean, that's shameful. Shameful.
Oh man. So James is asking, he wonders how Jared Leto will voice Skeletor. I don't know if they're gonna stay true to the voice of the cartoon, man. That'd be interesting.
I don't want him to try to imitate Alan Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
I mean, he was meant to be kind of a whiner.
Yeah.
In the cartoon. Frank Langella, I think, would be a better tone to reference. For all the problems that was in 1987, the 1987 movie. Frank Langella gave it his all.
Yeah. No, I've seen that, James. It's a really, really good documentary. The Toys That Made Us. It's really good on Netflix. Yeah.
And I mean, maybe you guys have seen the channel Secret Galaxy with Dan Larson.
I've seen that.
Who talks about those things at length, but he got to be on at least one of those Toys That Made Us. I mean, a YouTube channel. I mean, we can know that we as YouTubers can be legit. That we could end up on the History Channel.
Right? Yeah, that'd be freaking awesome, dude. No, but your channel is really cool. I was checking it out, and if you guys haven't done so, subscribe to that channel, man. You have some really cool videos up there, and where are you going to be next? Are you doing any conventions this year? We talked about the ones we were going to be at. Where are you going to be this year?
So my next convention is the next Ogden Con, and I'm excited that we upgraded to be in the big theater at the museum. It's the Ogden Union Station, and I mean, from what I understand, they're going to bring it back to its old form still in making it a train station for Amtrak to come through. But I think I don't think anybody wants to see the museum part of it go away. And there's like a big, I don't know if I've ever been there, but I've seen it. It looks, you never know if it's the game show effect, if it's not as big as it looks, but it looks pretty big. Has a stage on it where probably some performances and such.
Cool. When is that?
I'm sorry. That's April 4th, and then the next month, May 22nd. I get to stretch my boundaries a little bit farther. I go to. So I'm in Ogden. The next big city an hour south is Salt Lake City, and then another hour south is Provo, and I'll be at the Provo Town Center.
Oh, cool.
The Wandering Wizards.
Nice.
That's what it's called.
Nice, cool, Kerry. Well, listen, I said it the last time you were on here. I'm gonna have to make myself out to Utah, man, and go check you out at one of these conventions. But if you guys are in Utah, in that area, check out Kerry. He will be out there at the conventions. This is the Ogden Comic Con. Is that what it's called?
No, it's just called Ogden Con.
Ogden Con. There you go.
And Wandering Wizards.
Wandering Wizards. Awesome name, man. Well, Kerry, listen, thank you so much for coming on, my brother. You are welcome back any time. Guys, check out Sledge, and then let us know if you do decide to do any kind of crowdfunding anytime. You know, we'll always be here to promote you. So let us know.
Absolutely, brother.
All right, Kerry. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.
That was Kerry Chugg. The YouTube channel link is in the chat. Hit that link. Subscribe to the channel. Show some love.
Big shout out to Kerry, man. He's always in the chat. He's always supporting. His book is fun, man. You guys got to check it out. Make sure you go to if you are in Utah, head out to that convention. And I think definitely check out his YouTube channel. Check out his YouTube channel, Casey the Sledge Storyteller.
Yeah.
So
now it's time.
No. Big shout out to Mr. James Rodriguez, who's in the chat. Haven't seen you in a while, my friend.
I know. Coming out of the dark.
Thank you for coming on and throwing it up in the chat. Big shout out to him. If you guys are watching this right now, please give us a like and share it and subscribe. But what do we got next, Sammy? Let's
got some meds, bro. We got some meds.
Let's do a little meds.
It's time for your medicine.
What you gonna do?
You know, it's the new year, and I've gotten a little lazy with sending you these images.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah, you know,
I since the promotion, everything is just forget about it.
It's, you know, well, listen,
too big for all of us now.
Today's topic is, what will your selling tactics behind the table be this year? What, you have a convention coming up in February. Have you thought about what your approach will be for people coming up to the table, or are you kind of going to do some of the same things you've been doing in the past? What are you thinking as far as sales for these conventions?
I've been thinking. You know, it's interesting. I had a whole big plan in place, and unfortunately, you know, budgeting issues, I can't do what I wanted to do. So I changed up. I think so. Like, you know, I wanted to have some custom things done. I can't do it this time. So I decided, you know what? For this event, I'm doing what works. I usually give out free trading cards. I'll be doing that at this convention. I have 2 opportunities for people to walk away with some free stuff. So I got some incentives because I'll be running the campaign simultaneously while at the convention. So, so anybody at the convention who backs the campaign from the convention will get something right there on the spot from me for free. I'll have the trading cards as well. And really it's just be front and center and exciting, and connect with everybody. But what I initially had in plan from a presentation standpoint, I can't do. But from the bounce backs and giveaways, I'm stepping up a notch with that game.
Gotcha. Yeah, James just said he's been busy with life, but still trying new stuff and still working on my art. Yeah, man, whenever you have something to promote, let us know, brother. Come on the show. KC, so Kerry says finally got a vertical magazine display. Oh, and a new foam board sign to top it with. Awesome. Yeah, man, I think that we talk about, like we've talked about in the past, about how you have to be, you know, present all the time when you're behind the table, and you got to be, you know, engaging to people to come in. And while you're talking about the things that you will be offering to the people, I think that part of what you have to do also is have something ready to tell the person who's standing in front of your table. Have a pitch ready, not describing the entire world that you've built, because that's going to put them to sleep, but something quick, something that, you know, they can engage with right away and be like, oh, okay, that sounds interesting, tell me more, right? Because if you start telling them all about the lore of your story, you know, people are gonna be like, all right, yeah, it sounds nice. I'll talk to you. I gotta go find this other artist down the over here that I'm looking for. You know
And
what
I
mean?
have multiple titles at the table, so you know I can't be. I'm
Wow.
like, pick your poison. Which one sticks out to you the most? Let's lock it in. Let's do this.
That's your tactic.
That's
Yo,
it.
what you
Yeah,
like?
Which one is
What
it?
you
Pick
like,
a card,
baby?
any card. Let me tell you the story.
Right. What you like? You're still playing 3-card Monte in the city over here.
That's right.
Yeah, man. I think you have to be ready. And I think, I don't think you can use the same tactic with everybody all the time.
Nah.
I think you have to read the person that's coming to the table. Some people just want to be left alone to browse through the books.
Yeah, what are you looking at?
And they don't want you to say anything to them. Some people are expecting, you know, the pitch. What's the pitch? What do you got?
Yeah. Give me a hug.
So you got to be ready.
Yeah.
You got to be ready for all of it.
Yeah, all of it. The elevator pitch, something you can say in less than 30 seconds.
Yeah. Exactly. What's up, E? Elliot Mondry in the house. Big shout out, because you never know. You never know who's gonna pick up your book.
You never know. Yeah,
I
got mine in the mail.
There you go.
Yes. In fact, I got a bunch of Kickstarters that I backed in the mail simultaneously. I was like, look at this. It's Christmas all over again.
Yo, big shout out to Junior Mejias. I just got his, onslaught, right? You got that. I got his onslaught. KC, always smile whenever there's eye contact. Word. Definitely. So now that you have more than one title, so I always thought that it's easy to sell when you have one item on the table, where it's like that's all you're selling. It's just like one item. Now that you are going to have multiple titles on the table, like what are you? Is it the card that's gonna get them in? You think? What do you think?
The card is to grab their attention. Yeah, because I'm like, yo, what is this? I say, yo, it's free. Because sometimes I'm like, yo, they go, how much is? I said, no, it's for you. It's for you. It's for my gift to you. Hey, Merry Christmas, right?
Yo, real quick, before you, big shout out to Elliot. Gotta love a shameless plug. I see what you did there, my friend. But go ahead, Sammy. Go ahead.
Look at you. Yeah, he's all cheesy now. Look at his smile. He won't stop smiling now. But I think the card is the engagement part, because not every person who I give a card to stops to talk. They say, thank you. Oh, this is dope. And they walk away, and you see them go in the corner, they'll scan the QR code and they see what, they want to look at what it is. But then they'll come back. That's the whole key of the trading card, right? So the goal is that they're like, you know what? Let me go back and find out what this is about. And that's what I'm hoping to happen. So it's like the introduction to what I do. Then if they stay and I give them the card, hey, what is this about? Well, let me tell you. I got, come over here. Let me talk to you for a second, right? And I give them the spiel and then pitch it. And during that process, I'm talking about all the things that they get as perks because I have some deals and, so I'm wheeling and dealing. And so I tell them about the story. I give them the pitch. I say, open up the book while I tell you the story. Let them look at the book, blah, blah, blah. And then hopefully I lock it in. But I statistically, 1 out of every 3 people I give a trading card to makes a purchase. And most of them go onto the website or subscribe to my art channel or whatever it is. Yeah. So the whole is to get some sort of conversion, whether it's in a sale, whether it's a subscription, whatever it is. I'm hoping that I get somebody to follow.
Yeah, Dan says, I lay out the portfolio with the original artwork from the book. And then once people check that out, that opens up the conversation about the book itself. Yeah. So I shouldn't to the second instead of why not? I didn't dare start conning until I produced the whole miniseries. Okay. I've always said to people who look at my table to not be afraid. It's only paper. Almost like that line as a fun icebreaker. Yeah, you need the icebreakers. Hey, yo. Even friends of mine who aren't comic readers will stop and listen to a pitch if they get a free card or a bookmark. Sometimes you got to have that burner item to get them to come in. Yeah, and I think that for a while, I mean, I've tried a whole bunch of different things. I printed out 5x7 cards with like the first 3 pages of the book printed on there so they can start reading it with a QR code that takes them to the website so they can continue reading. So I've done that. I know that people have done, like, how people always say, I'll be back. All right, well, listen, take this card. There's a little coupon there. If you do come back, I'll take some money off of the purchase that you make over here. So you want to come back, like almost like those things where, like, come back and purchase after. So, you got to try it all, man. You got to try it all. You never know what's going to work. You really don't know what's going to work. You never know, right, Elliot? So, you do have to You do have to try everything, man. But the thing you don't want to do is not do anything. That's what you don't want to do. You don't want to
not do.
pass by and
If you're not do,
you know who's really good behind the table and that I've seen in action are our boys, the Techno Gods, Michael San Martino.
I haven't seen them.
And Spooky, yeah, they are.
I don't know if that's fake news or what.
Yo, and they work together so well, dude. They work together so well behind the table, and they got their pitch ready to rock and roll. And they do well at conventions, man. Serious question. I'm going to have a parody sci-fi book next to a hardcore sci-fi book, next to a horror novel. How do I sell that to people instead of them running away from that weird lineup? I think the question is, what are you into?
What are you into?
What do you like?
Not besides me. What are you into?
Do you like this? Do you like this? Do you like this? Oh, you like that? Check it out. You know,
yes,
I saw a podcast where somebody said he wears, a t-shirt. Like, for example, if you're doing horror, he'll wear some kind of horror t-shirt, like a known horror movie. So he kind of gauges, they look at your shirt. If they're interested in your shirt, they may be interested in the book that kind of is in line with that shirt you're wearing. So that may work. But I think asking them what they're into, just breaking that ice. Hey, what are you into? You know what I mean? Like, do you like this? Do you like that? Because you have quite a few options there.
Yeah.
Free stickers are good to have at your table.
Yeah, I mean, because I'll be there. It'll be the first time at Texoma Comic-Con that I'll have the graphic novel, the omnibus for Forbidden as well. So that'll be on display. So I got my pitch ready for that. But then I also be promoting CosmicWars, which would be on Kickstarter at the time. So the same things that I'm giving away at the convention, on the Kickstarter. So for when you pledge on day one, you get this sticker. So if you pledge at the show, you get this sticker, right? So boom. So if you're at the convention, you pledge, boom. Same thing. I made a convention specific trading card for CosmicWars that they'll get as well. So hopefully lock them in with some cool. They're like, yo, you just give me all this free stuff. Yeah, I got to back this campaign.
Yeah, no. And for those who are pledging, cover your ears. These are very cost-effective things you're giving away. So even if they do pledge there and drop the pledge, you didn't really lose out on too much. A sticker or a card, they're cost-effective to produce. You know what I mean? So you're not really losing out as the person putting the thing together. You're not really losing out on much. A sticker, it's not that expensive. Whatever. So yeah, it's a good idea, dude, to do that kind of stuff. He said, buy a Madness T-shirt today. He said, "Bye, LOL." You know what? And QR codes, bro.
Yeah,
QR codes are huge.
QR codes.
Make sure they're everywhere. You got to have them.
See it on the screen. There's a QR code on the screen. Scan that QR code on the screen. Sign up today.
These things are good, man. And obviously you can make them for free, like a dummy. I'm going to say like a dummy. I pay for it because I can track how many times this thing has been clicked, so I can tell if it's actually working or not. You know what I mean? The last show I did, I had my video trailer for Sarah. I've had a few stop by and ask about it. Yep, it helped. Yeah. It definitely does. Good to see you guys. Nante's looking for you, George. Oh, Pops, yeah. Tell Dante I'll reach out to him.
Dante's Inferno.
Don't worry about it. We'll I'll have to talk to him. But James, Sarah, what's up? When is that coming out, bro? I've been waiting for this book. James Rodriguez has a book called Sarah. Now it was called The Chronicles of Sarah. It's gotten twisted. I need that book, bro. When you are ready to put it out, I need that book. So so big shout out to James and his creator-owned project. But yeah, no, I think that when you're behind the table, man, the tactics, you got to be fluid, bro. Got to be fluid.
Yeah, you got to be fluid. Hey, who has a question about this topic that wants to drop it in the chat? And while you do that, I want to remind you, CosmicWars is coming.
What's up, everybody? We are just a couple of weeks away from the worldwide debut of CosmicWars. I created this bad boy when I was 12 years old, and now I get to share it with you. But you're going to learn a lot about the characters, the heroes and villains, and all the excitement about the series. But I am here today to tell you about 3 ways where you, as a backer, will get some free stuff, some cool incentives. First, if you sign up today and if you pledged on day 1, make a physical pledge, you become an honorary Cosmic Guardian Defenders of Freedom. This 4-inch sticker will be yours free of charge, just for backing it. And for all backers that pledge $25 or more, you're going to get this exclusive Cosmic Gorf trading card. This is yours just for backing the campaign at $25 or more. And then there's one more surprise. I got a buddy of mine. He's got Space Monkeys. And I did this amazing piece, a crossover between Gorf and Space Monkeys. And if you back both campaigns, if we get at least 10 physical backers for both campaigns, then you're going to get this print right here by me in the mail from me. That means everybody who pledged on this campaign, physical pledge, just for having 10 of you back both campaigns. That and much more. So have you signed up? Let's go.
Let's go. Any questions in the chat?
There it is. Got the last 4 pages to go find. All right. Good stuff, James. I love it. I love it. No time is a good time for goodbye. But yeah, man.
There you go. That was a song for Sarah.
Nice. I dropped that quick little AI video. Had a nice response to
Yeah.
that. Okay. Yeah, man. So that's what are your tactics, guys, this year when you start hitting conventions? What are you going to be doing? Big shout out to everybody who dropped their tactics on the in the chat. And listen, man, there's no wrong way to sell your book. You know how to sell your book. You are the right person to sell the book. Do whatever works. What works for me may not work for you. What works for you may not work for me. But you got to do something. You got to keep doing something at the table. Who is the Space Monkey dude? That is Nem. David Howard. He will be on the show in a few weeks, I think, right?
David, yes, he's gonna be on the show soon. Yep.
And James is ready to do a pinup, so let him know. Let him know.
Nice.
Yeah, man. James Rodriguez and us, we go way back, way back,
man. Yeah.
way back in the day.
It's like D-Block.
So big shout out to James, man. Good to see you, my brother. Yeah, word. It is. But who do we got next week, Sam?
Who do we got next week?
Are we on next week?
Let me see.
Oh, damn. David Howard. He's next week.
Is
Looking
it?
forward to it. That's what he says.
Oh.
On Facebook.
I gotta look at my calendar. I only look at it each week.
Pops, you're like a promoter. You are a promoter, bro.
That's right.
Prompter.
Yeah.
He's a
Next
prompter.
week.
Yeah.
Nice.
The 3 H's at cons, according to Elliot: hustle, have fun, and hang. That's it. Just hang. I'll see what cons I can go to and afford to go to. I hear you, Jay.
Yeah, I had to lighten the load this year, not doing as many cons as I did before, just so I can recoup, because it is costly.
They are getting expensive, man. Tables are climbing. Big shout out to Keith Gleason, who's doing Plastic City Comic Con this year in August. August 22nd is a one-day show out in Massachusetts. Make sure you go to plasticcitycomiccon.com. I will be doing a panel at the convention, so you guys want to check that out.
I'll be on Keith Gleason's show in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Big shout out to Keith. He was here last week.
Yeah.
Nem says, I keep seeing James Rodriguez, and I think he's the guy who plays soccer for Colombia. That's James. Y'all famous. You guys look younger than me. Jealous here. Yeah, right, James.
It's the pasteles, bro.
Yo, but he's got the head of hair, bro. That thing is still black too. I seen you, dog. I seen you.
No.
But yeah, man. So Nem will be here next week. Make sure you guys tune in.
Yeah, man.
And he'll be talking about space monkeys. So check it out.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. Yeah. So again, February is a big month. I mean, Laurie Cacatera is launching her campaign.
Yeah.
Nim's launching his. I'm launching mine. There's a bunch of creators that we know that are launching in February. So February is a really big month.
Mm-hmm.
But again, Cosmic Wars, give it a shot. If you haven't signed up, the link is in the chat. Sign up today, and again, back it on the first day, and you get to become a Cosmic Guardian Defender of Freedom by getting this huge 4-inch sticker. Look at this; it's bigger than my face. It's massive, and it's all for you. It's all for you. But yeah, I'd love for everybody to join me on the February 12th, right here on Cast the Craze podcast live as we launch this campaign, and I'm excited about it. And again, Gorf, his original name was Scrungy, and I'm gonna show what he looked like during the live launch. When I drew it back in the days when I was just a wee little lad, and now this fogey. But I'm excited about it. So Join me. Join Gorf, Zanzarx, Zarkinar. Professor Ramses. Empress Nani. There's a whole bunch of characters, so it's dope.
There you go, man. Glad you brought it back. Glad you brought it back, bro. And don't forget, if you guys have pledged to the Kickstarter for the Shameless Plug, you guys should have all of your books. If you don't have it, if it never got to you, hit me up. Let me know. I've kept everything. Pirate Ship keeps all that, keeps all that in check. So I see everything's been delivered. You guys got to let me know if you got it. Cool. Great show, guys. Have fun. Have to run, but I'll tune in for the next show. Yeah, man.
Awesome.
See you next week, man. Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Don't forget.
Same bad time.
That's right.
Same bad channel.
Let's do this. Don't forget to let me know. And I look forward to talking to some of you guys at shows when I go to conventions. So check out my website. I do have a list of the shows that I will be at this year so far. If you're going to be there, let's link up. And the graphic novel is coming out this year, so make sure you tune in for that. I will be letting people vote on the cover for the graphic novel, so make sure you join the mailing list so that you can get that email when the voting goes out later this year. So check that out, and that's all I got, Sammy.
That's it, man. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let the algorithms work in our favor. When we grow, the indie community grows. We are the first independent comic book podcast in the game and the longest running, founded in 2005. And we do it because we want to share the love and put a spotlight on our fellow creatives out there. So thank you all for being with us this whole time. We appreciate every single one of you. With that said, I am Sam the Crazy Man Vera,
George the Dreamer Medina,
and we are out. That's not it.
It's just easy. It's not.
Crazy. Acquiesce.
No, it's talking about my friend Acquiesce. Say my name, right?
This is what you were thinking? Oh,
He described me. He said, I'm the
What? Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze. You are listening to Catch the Craze. Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze.
Candy girl.